Hi guys, happy Witchy Wednesday. So, okay, continuation of La Santisima Muerte. I seriously don't know why you guys love this so much, but I love it that you love it. So, alright, so, just a little history lesson. Okay, I gotta get comfortable. This just sucks. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, okay, both the holy saints in heaven and the saint of death. The death is a subject that is viewed differently by everyone. So, these people pray to God, saints, and angels. This is done so that they are on their good side and enjoy the gifts of health, happiness, while still in the living. But they also want to stay on the good side of La Santisima Muerte, the saint of death, in order to be looked upon kindly when death comes knocking at their own door. They believe that Santisima Muerte can and will provide them with a good death, a death without suffering and pain. Death can come at any time, so these people feel that by being on their good side of both, they will be well equipped for anything that comes their way. So it's a way of dealing with death. So psychologically, a part of it, which is really cool, and that's why I always have built a relationship with her. It's incredible. So, right. And still others pray to La Santisima Muerte because they believe she will grant them favors that other saints will not grant. And she does. She does. So, she will respond to any requests of any nature, and she will never cast judgment on a person for asking or what they ask for. Which I love. I love. She's neutral. She doesn't care what color your skin is, what your anything. She accepts everybody. So some saints will not grant requests for money, splitting up a couple's relationship, taking revenge on an enemy, causing harm, or sexual encounters. Santisima Muerte, on the other hand, will. So she is both good, bad, neutral. She's like a storm. Literally like a storm. Love it. Love her. So, Santisima Muerte accepts everyone alike. There are no rules. You don't have to live a certain way of life or believe in a certain set of standards. I have read many articles claiming that only those who are criminals or drug dealers, rapists or molesters, and any other lawbreakers work with Santisima Muerte. This is far from the truth. And it is. Her following comes in all forms and from all walks of life. There are many doctors, nurses, housewives, carpenters, young, old, rich, and poor, male or female, that work with her. It's just the lawbreakers who turn to La Santisima Muerte, as these articles claim. So, unless you're down in Mexico doing that specific thing with the drug cartel, that her cult down there, that's the way they worship and that's the way they believe. That's not the way we do it here in the United States. So for whoever says that you cannot work with her, you're wrong. So, the beauty of working with La Santisima Muerte is that she has a complete and total magical system in herself. This means that she can be called upon for every single need a person may have. Unlike the saints and other deities, who can only be called upon for issues that are within their particular workings or patronage, Santisima Muerte has no limits or restrictions. A person doesn't even have to work with her on a routine basis to receive her help. Many work with her in conjunction with working with saints and other deities. So, I find it best if I, on her day, just honor her. If I do have another working going on, like yesterday I did, with the bowl of earth to transform it into negativity into positivity, then I'll go ahead and do that. But if I don't have anything to do, then I will just honor her and wear her necklace, her jewelry, and that's it. So, but yeah, she has a totally different from anything, traditional witchcraft, anything, everything. She's completely different. So, another misconception of that Santisima Muerte will take revenge on those who fail to fulfill their promises to her, or that she will claim the life of a family member. in return for granting a request made to her. That is also a myth. Okay, that clears that up. Santisima Muerte will not make punishment for granting favors asked of her, nor for the lack of fulfilling promises made. Although I won't advise that a person not fulfill their promise. That is only because if they ever need her help again in the future, she will not listen or nor help. So, always fulfill your promise to her. And it's a working relationship. So, alright. It is believed that Santisima Muerte is rooted way back to the Aztecs, particularly to the goddess, I don't know how to say this one, Michlanchitl, the goddess of death and the wife of another Michlanchitl something, who together ruled over the world of the dead and the underworld. Interestingly, the spider, the owl, and the bat are associated with him, as they are with La Santisima Muerte, because she is known as the Lady of the Dead. And for other similarities, she and La Santisima Muerte are considered one and the same. I like that. I think that's cool. So, in the Aztecs viewed death as the continuation of life. They believed that at the time of death, the person's soul went to one of 3 separate places. Those that passed away in a battle, women that passed away during childbirth, and all the ritually sacrificed ones would go straight to the realm of the sun god. It looks like something Hitler Patchouli. I cannot pronounce that name. Those who passed away by drowning, thunderstorms, hit by lightning, or in connection with festering wounds would go to the place that was ruled by the rain god. Well, that would be Jupiter, rain, thunder, lightning, or Thor, or Zeus, all counterparts. So those who passed away by natural causes went to Mictlan, wherever that is. I'm guessing that's another form of the other world. I don't know. Alright, but before the soul would reach Mictlan, it would first have to go through the 9 lives of the underworld before reaching their final destination. There in Mictlan was the ruler and co-ruler. God, I don't like these 2 words. Mictlan to Tektali. And it gives the same name again. So I don't like that word. So I hope you guys understand that. Okay. Another one, Mictlanchitl. Wow, I've butchered that word a lot of times so far. Has been described as a bloody skeleton figure. Ooh, I like that. I don't remember reading any of this. Okay, so he wore necklaces made of human bones, and his clothing oftentimes were adorned with bones, teeth, and eyeballs. That'd be actually a really cool idea for... That's my idea. I'm not going to share that. Okay. He was viewed in much the same way. So, in the ancient Aztec culture, skeletons and bones were viewed differently than they are today. The Aztecs seeing them as symbols of fertility, health, and abundance. Why not? That's how I kind of see it. Do you guys see it that way too? I don't know. I do. So yeah, history class, you guys. Did you guys like history class in school? Or for the younger ones, do you guys like history in school? I think it was amazing. It was one of my best classes. Okay, so death was a very important part of life to the Aztecs. An extension into another world. Life went on even after death. The dead were never forgotten. Never Forgotten. It's a movie that features, it's all about La Santisima Muerte. Very good movie too. Very good. Never Forgotten. Not Forgotten is the name of the movie. Okay. Instead, they were honored and invoked. They held special rituals in honor of the deceased, which is where, in my opinion, started the Feast of the Day of the Dead. They believed that 40 days after a person's death, the spirit would return. Oh, it's interesting. I didn't know that either. I don't remember reading any of this. So, if you shop around long enough, you will find several different variations of statuary and imagery. Some statues may or may not show La Santisima Muerte holding a scythe? How do you say that word, you guys? Scythe? Her thing, her scythe? I think it's a scythe. I don't know. Some include an owl, a globe, scales, or an hourglass. My statue includes all of those. I've even seen her with an angel wings. I have a big poster of her with black angel wings. Yes, she's got black angel wings. And I got her for $6.66. Oddly, that was the total with tax. Okay. Sometimes parts of the statue are removable. These can be purchased in plastic, ceramic, cement, resin carved from wood that either left as they are or filled with magical items. Now mine is filled. The bottom of mine are filled with milagros. And it came from Mexico City. Well, I got it here in the States, but it did come from Mexico City. So inside, on the bottom of the statue, a lot of those will have different herbs, different seeds, different milagros, charms, sacred to her. I think it's very cool. Very cool. Their artwork is just incredible. Very incredible. And the only thing that comes off of my statue is her scythe. Or scythe, whatever that thing is called, that knife thing. So, okay, she appears as the Grim Reaper, an image of a skeleton who always seems to look alive. So, you guys saw that picture yesterday? I took that picture yesterday of her for the thumbnail for that video yesterday. That was her yesterday, smiling. Somebody mentioned on here, I think at Music Lover 68, you mentioned that the one image scared you, and then this one didn't. She was happy. It was her day. She got what she wanted. We had a good talk and a good conversation. So, she was very happy. And you can literally see the facial expressions change. Don't ask me how or why. It does. I think it's really cool though. Very cool. Various colors are also available. Each of the different colors has a particular meaning and use. Selecting one is a matter of personal preference. The size of the image isn't as important as the color selection. So it doesn't matter whether the image is a large and elaborate table size representation or a small pocket size representation. They all work in the same way. So yes, they all work in the same way, which is great. Mine just happened to come in that size. And I want a bigger one, like a huge one that I can stick out in my front yard, along with my 27 garden gnomes. There we go. So, alright. Okay, there are 3 basic colors used when working with La Santisima Muerte, and these are red, white, and black. When working with La Santisima Muerte, there are only 3 colors needed. Everything that is not mentioned under the black or red image is used for workings with the white image. There are also special colors that can be obtained and are very good to work with her. So let's explore the color associations and how they are used. So, I don't like the rainbow image. I'm not one for rainbows. I don't like rainbows. I don't like glitter. Okay, I like glitter, but black glitter. I'm not too keen on rainbows and sunshine and puppy dogs and flowers. I'm not your typical gay. I don't like the rainbow. I just don't. It became a political symbol and it ruined it. So, La Blanca, the white image. Okay, representations in white are commonly used to clear away negative energies around us and around our homes, businesses, and our environment. So this color is for purification and to remove obstacles from a person's path. That's the one that I work with all the time. All the time. So these would be obstacles which keep the particular or the practitioner from making spiritual or life progress, reaching goals, and amplifying their ambitions. It is also used to clear away negative mental emotions. While some of the other colors can be used, the representation in white is similar to being an all-purpose. So, white and all-purpose. A white candle, all-purpose. So, being a color that deals with some of the humanly emotions, the white statue is often employed for counteracting the effects of grudges, hate, hurt feelings, envy, jealousy, anguish, and disputes. In addition, her white image can be used in healing rituals and spell work, or give someone motivation, courage, or to overcome fears. How cool is that? How cool is that? I love it. Okay, so the white representation is also protective. Protection from enemies, protection from evil, protection from mishaps, protection from harm, protection from false friends, and protection from straying off the practitioner's chosen path. Any form of protection needed can be employed by the white image of Santisima Muerte. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? I love it. So white is the color of peace and happiness, bonding, bringing people closer together, and is a good choice when working towards stability in any form. Other uses for white, for the white statue, are to bring in good luck, spiritual blessings, counseling, and guidance. Loyalty of a person, purity, for anything else that the other colors do not cover. So it's just a basic, white is a basic the all candle, or the all color, the all purpose, which I love. I love it. The bone image. I love it. So, okay, red, the red image. The representations in red are commonly used to represent love and passion. So this color is used in heating things up in a relationship, passion, excitement, commitment, and marriage. I've never worked with the red image, but I like it. I like it so far. It's used to bring stability in a relationship. I didn't know that. Had no idea. Okay, the red Santisima Muerte is the one for heating things up both romantically or passionately. Okay, now I'm really liking this one. This is often favored by women in love spells. Some men employ her red image to encourage sexual activity or to encounter sexual partners. Okay, well, I'm not a slut or a whore or a high-priced call girl, so the weekend's over, so I'm not, just kidding. Okay, another use for the red image is ensuring fidelity of a partner, to keep someone thinking about you and to make a person go crazy with love for you. It can be used to calm a rocky relationship and to overcome problems within the home. Same with the white image. The white image, it really brings peace in the home. I have my altar right by the door. My door down from my apartment up here, down, that leads down to the rest of the house downstairs. So I love that she's right there by the door. So anybody that comes in, you have to pass her. So there's no getting in or out of this space without passing her, which I love. I don't know, I think it's cool. Alright. So, the black image. Representations in black, which I love black. I do. Am I wearing? Yes, I'm wearing black. Okay. Are commonly used for protection purposes. This includes protection from enemies, protection from evil, protection from witchcraft. Hexes, curses, spellwork, and rituals against you. So, this protection can be used to protect a person, home, business, object, or a piece of property. It can protect a single person, a group of people, or everyone who lives in the same household. Anything that needs protection is best suited to the black image. And I have a black candle for her that protects my entire house. And my family, and myself, and my dog. So, God, I feel like I'm giving college lectures or something. I like it. Okay, the black Santisima Muerte is also employed for overcoming problems and worries. So, the color, this is the color to select if a person is having problems on the job, whether it is an overwhelming boss or an irritating coworker. Black is also employed if you know or feel that there is an obstacle in your path, keeping you from making progress, but you are unable to find the cause or reason for the blockage. I like that. Black Santisima Muerte can be used to combat negativity around you, to overcome spiritual or psychic attacks. And it's highly recommended or highly employed to reverse and return spell work to those who directed it to you. In all matters of healing spiritual illness, the Black Santisima Muerte is invaluable. Invaluable. Where'd I go? Oh. She can be employed to heal the evil eye, susto, which means lost soul loss, and other illnesses that stem from a spiritual nature. Wow, I love it. I love her folklore. Everything about it is just incredible. So, okay, the natural image. The bone. The bone lady. So, okay. The natural image representations in the natural or bone color are commonly used for bringing peace and harmony. This color can be employed for success in any matter. The natural bone, La Santisima Muerte, is used as the same as the white one. So, I have the bone. I like that one. It's cool. Very cool. Alright, now we go into different images, different colors, which I don't particularly care for, because they can all be summed up in white, red, and black. But, so this is not traditional whatsoever. I notice my camera keeps moving. And I need a cigarette too. God, if I was doing a college lecture, or any kind of a lecture, how would I go without a cigarette? Sorry guys, I have really bad diarrhea, so I have got to go to the restroom really quick, and then light up, and power smoke. That's what I do. Actually, at the Pink concert, when I went and seen Pink, that lady right there, I don't know if you guys know who Pink is, she's kind of, well known. Good singer. She sings a lot of good songs like Blow Me, One Last Kiss, and all that good stuff. Has this crazy cool white hair and very, she's well known around. I actually had to sneak out, and we were in the Chicago arena, and I had smoked with a few people in the audience, and then I had to have a cigarette. So, after I had enough to drink, and enough to smoke, I decided, okay, well, I'm just gonna have my cigarette here. Security did not care. Security was nice. So Pink, your security in Chicago is really nice. They didn't have that completely like, I'm gonna murder you look. So, I love your security in Chicago. They were very nice. Very cute too. Especially the cop. Anyways, okay. The green image. Representations in green are commonly used for bringing matters of justice to a situation. It is also employed for legal matters, court hearings, legal disputes, law enforcement, and winning the favor of a jury or judge. This is the color to employ to give your attorney the upper hand. Why wouldn't you just use High John the Conqueror route? Oh, well, we're talking about La Santisima Muerte. So, okay. The green Santisima Muerte is also used for good luck and money favors. This can include increasing the sales of a business, improving personal financial situations, selling a home or a piece of property, gambling. I don't gamble. I really honestly don't. Gambling luck in finding whatever it is that the person is looking for at a reasonable price, pay raises, promotions, or just having extra spending money. I do have a money jar that I made. That's green, obviously, for her. And oddly enough, it's still working to this day. Alright, the gold image. I do like the gold. Honestly, I do like gold on her, not on me. She can have gold, all she wants. So, the gold image Representations in gold are commonly used for money, prosperity, and success. The gold La Santisima Muerte is good for gaining spiritual blessings and asking for special favors. Special favors which can relate to the gold color can include personal success, reaching goals and deadlines, overcoming bad habits, self-improvement, motivation, courage. Why are my words coming out with an accent? My O's. Oh. Okay, and to strengthen a particular talent, to gain new insight of a matter, overcoming fear and gaining new and fresh ideas. I kind of like that. I like that. I'm at a loss. I want to continue my short stories, and they're not happening. They're not happening at all. It's sad. So, wait, where'd I go? Gold. Okay. I would be a terrible presenter or a person. I'd be dropping my papers all over and fixing my jewelry, and I'd have a little mirror and I'd fix my hair and stuff. The gold Santisima Muerte can be also employed for success in landing a new job or blessing the opening of a new business. In the movie Not Forgotten, the gold statue, the gold globe, it shakes up, is featured. So I think you guys should go watch that movie. I really like it too. Well, I like it. I think it's cool. And then there's another one that is called La Santisima Muerte, Holy Death, but it's not in English. So have fun trying to translate that. Okay, purple. Purple image. Okay, representations in purple are commonly used for health-related matters. This can include anything to a person's health, whether it's a matter of mental health, physical health, emotional health, or spiritual health. The purple La Santisima Muerte can be employed to increase a person's psychic abilities, to strengthen abilities, or to bring out latent abilities. This is the color to use when you want a better or clearer understanding of a card reading or better insight into another form of divination. You can use this color to ask Santisima Muerte for guidance in any form of divination. Very cool. Very cool, obviously. And spirit communications, tarot cards, all that good stuff. So, alright, now we have the blue image. Blue image. Representations in blue are commonly used for wisdom and study. The blue Santisima Muerte can be employed for all matters of education, study, and learning. This can include studying for an exam, luck in passing a test, retaining the information learned, strengthening a person's memory level, or remembering names, dates, times, and other information. So, the blue Santisima Muerte can also be employed to overcome fear of public speaking, or to help a person get their point across to another. It can give the knowledge of words, and to be a better and powerful speaker. I could have used that in school. I could have used that in speech class. Getting up in front of people and talking and speaking. Fucking terrible. Panic attacks like you would not believe. It's terrible. So, the brown image. Representations in brown are commonly used for calling and invoking the presence of Santisima Muerte. This is used when a person wants her full attention or offer her guidance in a more visible manner. The brown La Santisima Muerte can be employed to assist a person in making contact with other spirits with the help of La Santisima Muerte. So she's kind of like a bouncer, is what I'm seeing. It's kind of cool. This color can aid in all forms of spirit communication and is highly recommended when the spell worker wants to manipulate the spirit or soul of another person. Interesting. Okay. Now we get to the rainbow image. Okay, rainbow image. Representations in rainbow, also called the 7 powers, I like that better, 7 powers, are commonly used for all matters. Each of the colors have a special meaning and used for a particular outcome. Although the rainbow image has particular uses for each of the colors, the color listed above can be applied to the color of the rainbow image. So, the gold is used for abundance, wealth, and family matters. The purple is used for change for better, for health and letting go. The silver is used for good luck, stability, and blessings. The red is used for passion, love, and romance. The copper is used for removing negative energies, cleansing, and protection. The blue is used for spirituality, study, and prosperity. The green is used for money, justice, and success. That's the rainbow image. So, okay, you'll notice that not all La Santisima Muerte statues have pictures or images are the same. None of them are the same. None of them. Okay. Where'd I go? Some may show Santisima Muerte holding different items in her hands or include different objects at her feet. The most common image is of Santisima Muerte carrying a scythe and a globe. Each of the objects contains a specific significance. So, once you begin working with Santisima Muerte in a form of a statue, you'll begin to notice that it suddenly looks lifelike. The hollow eyes may seem to follow you around the room, or the statue may take on sort of a glowing appearance. Energy is strongly felt around the area the image is placed, sort of electrical current or heat. Her presence lingers. Everyone will have their own experience with her image. So, that's what, yeah. Just like Music Lover 68, you said that the other day, that one image, it freaked you out, but it was okay with that image. It changes, literally, like, she changes a lot. It's strange, I don't know. It's really cool to see it change, though. She's still happy. She's very happy. So, alright. Now onto her symbols that are commonly found on her statues, or her candles. Would be the scales. So the scales symbolize justice and judgment. It is believed that when a person's time is over, Santisima Muerte will be there to greet him or her. She will be carrying her scale, which is used to weigh a person's deeds. The spiritual judgment is believed to determine if a person goes to heaven or hell. The more good deeds the person has acted on in life, the soul will rise. The more bad deeds the person has acted on, the soul will descend. This belief goes back to the ancient Egyptians and Mot, the goddess of truth, justice, and balance. The dead person's heart was placed on a scale. Mot would then balance it. If bad deeds outweighed the person's heart, it was devoured by a demon. If good deeds outweighed, then the person's soul was allowed to go on into the afterlife. A little bit of folklore in there. Okay, so because La Santisima Muerte is often shown holding the scales of justice, she is often associated with Saint Michael, especially Santisima Muerte images with wings and holding the scales of justice. Although this person has written this, says, although I don't agree with this association, Saint Michael and the Angel of Death are two different angels. Obviously. Okay, so her scythe. Or sickle. I'll just say sickle. Okay, the sickle. Images can be purchased with both. Each has the same meaning though. So mine came with it, and it is removable, which I think is really cool. So it has several meanings. First, it is symbolic of endings. It doesn't necessarily mean the ending of a lifespan, or some people relate to it, though in certain conditions it is a symbol of death itself. Can also mean the ending of a time period, a cause, a routine, a dispute, an adventure, a relationship, etc. So endings come in many forms. Santisima Muerte uses her sickle to cut away a person's link to something. And it's really fun to work with that. Very fun. So, La Santisima Muerte's scythe, or sickle, is also symbolic of death, since it's believed by her followers that when a person's time is up, she is the one who comes to escort the soul into the next existence. So, in this instance, her sickle cuts the remaining ties to our worldly life. Alright. The sickle is also a symbol of harvest, prosperity, and hope. It can be said that the scythe, or sickle, she holds is a symbol of harvesting our dreams and desires. A sign of a person's request made to her will flourish, grow, and manifest. It cuts away obstacles that holds a person from making progress and clears a path for guidance. So, I have taken petition paper, I've written my petition on it, and I've wrapped it around her scythe, or her sickle, and I put it in her hand holder. It holds in her hand, and it has cut away that situation. Very, very cool. Very cool. So, in addition, the scythe can symbolize power and strength. This can be in many forms, too. It can symbolize the power and strength that Santisima Muerte herself carries over all humans and over her realm of the dead. It can also indicate power, strength, in a person's spell work with La Santisima Muerte, or power and strength over enemies. So yes, she's very neutral, as you can see. Alright, the globe. Okay, the globe, or the world, indicates Santisima Muerte's power over the entire world. She is not held back or limited to whom she can rule. She will eventually claim everyone living on Earth. So La Santisima Muerte is not limited to location or held back by time or space. She can claim judgment at any given moment. There are no boundaries. So, it is believed that after God, death, La Santisima Muerte, is the most powerful figure in the world. Since without death there is no life, there is no existence. The globe is an indication that Santisima Muerte rules over all race, religion, culture, and beliefs. She's just known by other names, but most, if not all, religions have a ruler over death. Here, we call her La Santisima Muerte. So, you can see her counterparts everywhere, like Persephone. Okay, the owl. Oh, I love owls. I love owls. Okay, sometimes Santisima Muerte's statues and picture images include an owl. The owl is symbolic of darkness, nighttime, and keen vision. La Santisima Muerte's owl companion indicates powerful guidance for those who ask. Many people take their problems and questions to La Santisima Muerte because they seek the knowledge and solution. An answer to their blindness. Blindness because they see no solution. The owl's sharp vision offers the light the person needs to overcome blindness. It guides a person to a solution and success. I like that. I really like that. I love owls. So the owl is also connected to great wisdom and intelligence, hence the term that wise old owl. Santisima Muerte's owl companion is her messenger. Oftentimes a person who works with Santisima Muerte will have visions of an owl through dreams. These dreams are commonly discovered to contain important messages that Holy Death wishes to share with one of her followers. Owls have where'd I go? Oh. Owls have also been seen during waking hours as well, or the hoot of an owl, although it is not visible, can be heard. I have an owl that perches in my tree. I have a giant tree that hangs, the branch just hangs right down over my window, literally. And a couple nights ago, it just screeched and screeched and screeched. Bloody murder. I love my owls, though. Alright, so yes. The hourglass. So, Santisima Muerte's hourglass, or sand glass, symbolizes the hands of time. Each grain of sand is a moment of time itself. Each grain that her hourglass contains is an indication of a person's lifespan. When the hourglass is empty, life on Earth is over. Oh, such a romantic ending. Okay, at the same time, death is a continuation of life. This continuation can be in another realm, or again here on Earth. Some people believe that when a person gets a calling from La Santisima Muerte, each grain of sand in their hourglass are actually tiny microscopic skull and pieces of bone. I like that. I really like that. The hourglass also symbolizes patience. That's what I need. Patience. Ask and wait. People who ritually work with Santisima Muerte first must give before receiving her gifts. Giving comes in the form of the altar, candles, prayers, and offerings. Once these are made, the person waits for her answer. Patience pays off. So again, she will work fast, but you have got to build that relationship with her. Develop that relationship with her. Okay. So, also, La Santisima Muerte's hourglass is also connected to time travel. Past, present, and future. She can teach divination to those who feel she deserves, or well, to those she feels are deserving of the knowledge. She can answer questions presented to her concerning a person's life or the history of a place. Any oracle can be dedicated to her in order to receive her guidance and in how to most beneficially use it. So any divination tool, tarot cards, dowsing rods, pendulums, spirit boards, Ouija boards, talking boards, all of it. So, and she also has a lamp, which I often make a lamp for her. So the lamp, this is a long video, you guys. Behind me, smoking up a storm. If this was a college lecture. Alright. So, Santisima Muerte's lamp can be seen as a reflection of her presence, her help, her existence, her guidance. With her lamp, she lights the path of those who follow her and those who work with her. It lights up a person's direction and or mental capacity, giving the person a more expanded train of thought, new ideas, new insights, and deeper levels of clarity. So, I just do a basic oil lamp with a little drop of her oil in it, and I light it with a little piece of cotton that floats on the top. I have fun making lamps for her. It's very, very fun, and I think I'll show you guys how I do it one day after the history lessons. Alright, her attire. You can actually make clothes for her and remove her gowns and her cloaks and all that good stuff, so you can have fun too. Room for creativity. So, okay, most commonly, Santisima Muerte wears a long hooded cloak, which extends to her feet, much like that the Virgin of Guadalupe wears. It drapes over her bony frame, covering almost all of her with the exceptions of her face, hands, feet, and sometimes the lower half of her legs. Her cloak is symbolic of protection she extends to her devotees. She opens her cloak wide and covers the person with it to keep them safe from whatever it is they need protection from. So a person can just have one single white statue of Santisima Muerte and change the colors of her cloak according to the work being done. The basic colors for the cloaks are red, white, and black, but there are other colors made as well. There are several places that sell cloaks or robes already made for Santisima Muerte, but these are usually very expensive. They are too. They're very expensive, so make your own. Make your own. If you are handy with a sewing machine, they can be made very inexpensively at home. Some women make her a wedding gown, which is draped over the statue when ritually working with her for marriage and commitment purposes. Other colors may serve as well are blue, purple, gold, and brown. Easily dress her in different robes. This keeps from having to purchase different color statues for related spell work. So you can change her clothes. You can change the candle colors. You can change the altar cloth to represent whatever you're working with. But I don't. I just always work with the bone image, the all-purpose. So, right now she also has a detachable hand at times. Mine does not. Some of the statues sold have a hand that can be removed. This is used in order to punish Santisima Muerte and forces her to quickly grant a request made to her. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but many people do. I feel that Santisima Muerte is too powerful to taunt. I honestly would not do that. I have too much respect for her. So I would not taunt her. with that crap. Okay. So you can create your own special dyes to give color to any fabric offered to Santisima Muerte. This goes for cloaks, fabric pouches, used to hold magical items, altar cloths, and anything else that can be dyed. So this person right here says, I prefer to use natural dyes since adding your own energy to an item makes it that much more powerful. So it becomes an extension of yourself, plus it shows Santisima Muerte the dedication that you have to work with her. Giving your own time and energy when not asking for anything in return is a great gift of loyalty and devotion. It shows that you don't just call on Santisima Muerte. Wow. When you yourself are in need. So, it shows that you are willing to work on a give and take relationship. So this person says, I will cover this idea in more detail later in the course. So, and then here are some basic rules for making natural dye for her different gowns or robes or attire. So butternut squash will produce an orange shade, blackberries will produce a purple shade, beets will produce red, carrots will produce an orange shade, dandelion root will produce a brown shade, elderberries will produce a lavender shade. Ooh, I like that, lavender. Lavender blonde. Foxglove will produce a green shade. Fennel will produce yellow. Grapes will produce purple. Heather will produce a yellow shade. Mulberries will produce purple. Mimosa will produce a yellow shade. Is that the drink? That sounds really good. Oak galls will produce a black shade. Oak bark will produce a tan. Paprika will produce orange. Raspberries will produce a reddish. Sassafras leaves will produce an orange shade. Sorrel will produce a green shade. Sunflowers will produce a yellow shade. I think there's more. Oh. Tea bags will produce a tan shade. Turmeric will produce a yellow shade. Walnut hulls will produce a brown shade. So, what do you guys think? Interesting? I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting. A very cool way to, ouch. A very cool day thing for Witchy Wednesday. So yes, that is her colors, the representations of her colors, so what you can do with her colors, what you can do with her detachable body parts, what you can do with her sickle. Excuse me. All of it. So, I just think it's really cool. Really fun to do. Fun to work with her. Always respect her. So. Okay, so one more question. What are we doing the full moon ritual for? I forgot. Oh, we are going to send out all the negativity that we transformed into positivity, and we're going to send that positivity out into the universe again. Hopefully with no backlash this time. So, I really hope there's no backlash. So, and if you really want that bone, Brian, Blood Rain, I could send you it. I've never mailed a bone before. I've shipped a rock, but I've never mailed a bone. So I don't know. So yes, I'm very excited for the full moon ritual. It'll be great. It'll be fun. So I'm gonna work with Hecate, obviously. And yeah, I created that the event for the ritual in my sleep. So I had to go back and I had to change some things because I obviously misspelled it. I did something strange. So I don't know. But alright guys. So happy Witchy Wednesday. And I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, all of you. And I love you all very much. Very, 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 very much. And thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me. It really does. So, alright guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great day. And stay safe. All of you. Alright guys, I love you all.